man who's appearing at the Five-Star Theater in Branson, Missouri through December 10th. But we're very glad to have him on tonight.
Right. He appears over there with Kirby Van Birch, who's been on the show as well. And he is an Emmy Award-winning comedian.
He is.
Which is very high esteem, ladies and gentlemen. Say hello to Philip Wellford.
Thank you very much. I'm going to tell you a story. Now, this is a story I wrote back in 1981 when I was training for the ministry. You don't believe me, do you? That's the reason I left the ministry. Nobody believed me. It's actually true, though. I really was a minister. I was, of course, a liberal minister, but all that means is we didn't practice communion. What we had is more like happy hour. So let me introduce you to the characters. Make sure you recognize them when they come up. Imagine, if you will, that this is God and that this is Adam and Eve. Have you heard this story before? Anybody out there? In the beginning, God created the first man and woman, and he called them Adam and Eve. And out of the ground, God made to grow all the trees which bore fruit, which was good to eat. Yes, and was hard to juggle. And he called this garden Paradise, Arkansas. And God came to Adam and Eve, and he said, "You may eat of all the trees in the garden, but take my advice, don't eat the apples. They're not kosher." Now, Adam and Eve were naked. Calm down back there. But they were not ashamed, because like all of God's creatures, they were still lacking in awareness of themselves. Now the serpent was more hip than any of God's creatures. And he came to Adam and Eve, and he said, "Hey, what's happening? Yeah, get down, be your bad self. Hey, my man, did the dude be telling you not to eat of any of them trees in the garden?" Well, Adam answered, saying, "Well, shucks, no, turkey. We can eat of all the trees. Oh, except for that there tree of knowledge." Oh, but the serpent said, whoops. He didn't say whoops. I checked the button. Eve, get back here. Women always get out of hand first. You notice that? No. What the serpent said was, "So, man, don't you listen? Yeah, an apple a day keep the doctor away." And sure enough, Adam and Eve saw that the tree indeed bore fruit. Oh, God, what are you doing in there? Fruit, which was good to eat. And so they took of that fruit, and they ate. We got your souvenirs right here. Get them while they're hot.